Hanan Alattar loves her career. She performs with opera companies all over the world. Life on the road can be grueling, but her family is never far from her thoughts.
She's hard to keep up with. I always run by the wayside, even when I don't have to run. Gives me energy.
I'm sure she's out there. You just have to find her.
I'm Hanan Alattar. I was born in Houston, Texas. My dad was born in Baghdad. My mom was born in Nablus. They met at University of Houston, and they stayed in the States. I am currently in Austin, Texas, where I went to undergrad, and I am working on a show, The Magic Flute. I am singing Pamina, the princess, the daughter of the Queen of the Night, who is naughty and spicy. And I'm innocent, at least in this show. Please be quiet as a mouse. I got interested in opera. I went to a Catholic girls' school in Houston, St. Agnes Academy, and one of the only classes, this is so embarrassing to admit, but one of the only classes that was co-ed was chorus. So I was fascinated with, you know, boys, just like every other girl, and so I decided to take chorus. I fell in love with it and had the most amazing teacher that inspired me to communicate through music, communicate everything, nuance. He even made us sing like, I mean, which is quite unorthodox at the time, but like smoke out of a cigarette. Like he would make us sing that kind of a phrase, you know, just for fun, you know. I started doing opera training at University of Texas in a vocal performance degree. My father was very adamant that if I was to do it, I'd have to get a scholarship so that he feels like, you know, prove to me that everyone else would invest in you as well as, you know, me, whatever. So I actually got a scholarship to University of Texas. It was like $200. So after Texas, I was thinking, okay, well, what comes next for singers? And my teacher here was very, you know, she was one of those confident as a teacher enough to say, okay, I'm done teaching you what I need to teach you. You need to go now and finish this product, get it where it's so good that you can sing on major stages.
Weil der Mann, das sich nimmer mehr kann hassen, sein Frau der kann verlassen.
My dad was already, you know, starting to get worried again, like, Hanan, are you sure you want to continue doing this? Is this really what you're going to do? And I said, look, here's my plan. I'm going to apply to the 3 best schools, and if I get accepted, then it's a sign for me to go. Is that a good enough plan for you? And he's like, okay, we'll see. So I applied to the 3 schools. Mom went with me to all 3 auditions, and I got into 2 of them, and I got a scholarship to Julliard. And so I went to Julliard for my master's. And then I was there in New York for the next 12 years. I remember even walking up to the cash register at the Starbucks right near Julliard and just feeling this energy, like, you know, this vibe that, you know, I am here to, even in front of the coffee maker, I am here to be the next star. And it's just this beautiful experience. It was great. It was a little scary, but I just loved singing so much. For me, it was more like, yeah, this is the path. This is what I need to do. These are the things I need to learn. You have to do lots of exercises to stretch and make sure it's relaxed. And I mean, at least my teachers taught us that, so it's very important. There's so many parts about opera that I love. to step into someone else's cultural background and just explore is so, I mean, it's so gratifying. And opera, when you're on the stage, when you're in character, when you've developed a character and you've built specificity around this character, and you've studied what that person would do in the morning, you've studied what they do at night, you're living somebody else's life, and I feel more alive in that moment than I do in any other way. And to do it with an orchestra, I mean, 50 or more people just all working together, this breathing, more than 50 people, like this huge living organism. It's like so many people are making one thing happen, and it's so exciting. Live theater, live opera, it's fantastic.
You chose.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Good.
I like starting with the lullaby.
The lullaby?
Yeah.
So you want to go through it once? Okay. Well, I decided to start this project called Mama's Lullabies under the artist name Hannah Bird because of my sister who is pregnant and just about to have her baby like any hour now. She's in the hospital. My whole family's there, and I'm here in Austin getting ready for the show. And we're rehearsing just to get some of the music ready also, just reviewing some of the pieces. I wanted something for her to have, that was me singing, but it wasn't like, so complicated. I wanted something very just beautiful and peaceful for babies.
Hush-a-bye, don't you cry, go to sleepy little baby. When you wake, you shall have all the pretty little horses, blacks and bays, apples and grays, coach and 6 little horses.
I've grown up with like 3 cultures attached to me, basically. The Arabic culture, the American culture, and then of course Texan culture, which is huge. And I have to say it's like stronger than the other 2 most of the time for me. It's been so amazing, just dancing between all 3 of those. I think that's why I chose music, because it's such a universal language anyway. It made so much sense to me, because it was so universal, and it just was like, oh, there, finally, something that all of them can fit into, like, at the same time.
Sweet about his